The views and comments expressed on the following radio program by its hosts and their guests do not necessarily reflect the views of RMCOnAir.com or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
And my peeps get plenty in many ways to see that I hold this dough. Cats faked it, I made it, I told you so. Mocha latte, kid, me no play. Stress-free, sexy, and Montego Bay. You know it's a pity that y'all look like idiots. Yo boo, let me know when I should rip this cat.
And he don't call me anymore. We don't even kiss. And by his rule, what must I do to keep him loving me? All this love I give, that ain't cool. Got what you want, I got what you need. Ooh, this time I'll make it hot. Come on, I got what you want, got what you need, baby. Can I get another shot? Come on, this time I'll make it hot. Call my man at the crib. He turned off his phone, said to call him back. Why silly me? Why didn't I suspect he was making love to someone else? Boy, you killing me. I got what you want, got what you want, got what you need, what you need. Can I get another shot? Come on, baby. Oh, got what you want, got what you want, got what you need. I'm sitting on the side of the curb with a pocket of herb. I don't know if y'all heard, I'm high as a bird. I can fly like Kelly, I glide like skates. Me with no Timberland, it's like Puff with no mace. Wait, hold up, wait a minute, what you say? Back it up, give me space. Who that? Nicole Ray. By the way, DJ, better play all day. Make the whole world say, damn, they suck, I'm mad. Yeah. Yeah, this that kind of tune that make everybody wanna bob their head. Haters, lovers, whatever. Nicole Ray, Timberland, Maggie New, Aaliyah, Genuine, Missy, Player. I got what you want,
I got what you want,
got what you need. Can I get another shot?
yes you can.
This time I'ma make you hot.
Oh really?
I got what you want,
Do you?
got what you need.
I bet you do.
Can I get another shot?
Oh yes you can.
This time I'ma make you hot.
Really?
Good evening, everybody. You're tuned in to U-Nation Radio's Monday Night Love Sessions. I'm your girl, Akilah Trinae. Thank you so much, Chris. We're here for another Monday Night Love Sessions session. Today, January. What's today? January 11th. Yes, January 11th. Shout out to my friend Tasha. Happy birthday to you today. Yesterday, Brittany. Happy birthday to you. I don't know if you guys are watching, but either way, still love you guys. And Fallon, shout out to you. Your birthday is coming up on the 13th. Happy birthday. Love you all. Yes, so we're here. We have an amazing show for you. As always, We're out of the box today like we were last week. New topics, new questions, new discussions, new conflicts, all of that. Back it up. And we have an artist spotlight. Tonight, we have Ryan Lucas in the building. He'll be joining us after our first break. Obviously, Cameron wants to come on now, okay? So I will kick it to you in just 2 seconds after I shout out my shirt, The City, for the Golden State Warriors.
That's what she said.
Congratulations for winning tonight, beating the Heat.
Boo.
Don't be a hater.
I'm a Heat
Be a
fan too.
congratulator.
Why would he congratulate?
He said I'm a Heat fan too, though.
Yeah, in addition to a Clipper fan.
Oh,
No one asked about the Clippers.
so you're a bandwagon fan
That's what he is.
No.
on
So
somebody's
anyway, I am going to kick it to my left to Mr. Cameron David.
Hola!
Hola.
How's everybody?
Good.
Glad to see everybody's here joining us. I would first like to give a shout out to our brand new sponsor.
Whoop, whoop.
Can I get a drum roll, please?
You gotta let him know. You gotta let him
Chris
know ahead.
was so distraught. He's like, oh, I'm not ready. But anyway, shout out to Green Music.
Yo.
Hoppin'. New sponsors in the building. Shout out also to Artistic Web. Holla at your boy Spider. I heard that you went to the movies and you was what did you what? Oh, Straight Outta Compton. That was a great movie. I was just talking. We were just talking about it. You was
Yeah,
like
we were.
my
I was
parents
like-
liked the movie.
Yeah, they did. They
Did anybody else go see any new movies recently?
Creed was the most.
Creed
recent
is a good movie.
After that, it was good.
I know.
Star Wars.
Star Wars is great.
Yes.
It's long,
I
but
haven't
it's great.
seen it. I want to go see Ride Along when that comes out.
2.
Oh yeah.
2. I mean, did I really say 2?
Yeah,
I mean, because I
had.
had to. I've been seeing the billboards, but I haven't really been seeing like the promotion for it or nothing like that. I don't really want to go see that movie.
I didn't at first, but then every time I see Kevin Hart do that one scene where he's playing like the African man, like it just kills
Oh, see,
me.
I haven't.
It
even
breaks
seen
me
that.
down every time.
Kevin Hart is funny, man. I think he's gonna be around for some time. But yeah, we didn't come to talk about that. I'm gonna shoot it over to my left. Dontrell Detroit in the building.
Thanks, Chris. Yo. What it do? I am Dontrell Detroit. Glad to be back in the building. It's another beautiful Monday on today.
In the building.
January 11th. Shout out to my young BT. He had a birthday the other day. Hit that. You don't know him.
Well, you was pointing at Chris. I was like, Chris had a birthday.
Nah. But we all getting older, still looking younger. You know how I do. But you want to call in? But they are haters in the building. Anyway.
Man, I wish you had like a split
Right?
shot of
At that moment.
It doesn't matter. I have on a flak jacket. All of those miss me. So anyway,
that was hilarious.
you want to call in and join our show. The number is 323-965-1600. Again, that's 323-965-1600. We out the box right now. Before we get out the box, I'm about to toss it to my left to my man, DJ Ree.
Man.
Hey, yo.
Ain't no fun if the homies can't handle it.
Where's your music?
You tripping?
Music?
I mean, his sound.
Siren.
There,
13 minutes too late.
Wagwan.
the button wasn't working.
You got to do it manually then.
That's what she said.
God.
Don't let them distract
was a
you.
two-
I thought y'all was friends. I thought y'all was friends.
I don't know what happened. 2016 was.
It's cool. Just when
all good.
when you watch the podcast, you can be like, oh.
I'm loving this today. It's cracking today. I'm sorry.
But I am your boy, DJ Reed. Go ahead and like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at UNation_radio. Facebook, UNation Radio. Instagram, UNation Radio. Periscope, UNation_radio. Go ahead and connect with us online at theunationradio.com. No, never mind. It's there on the screen. It's there on the screen. 'Cause I forgot it.
Goodness.
Yes, it's been a long day. I'm tired, but how was everybody's day today?
Man, did you see my Facebook post?
Oh, about school?
I did not. What happened?
Man,
Welcome.
Enlighten me.
I'm teaching. Well, I'm not teaching. I'm a teacher's assistant.
Gotcha.
But I help out with the kids. So
Right.
I'm talking to the young dude. He's an African American male, 9th grade. I'm like, okay, we got to do work. It's 4 problems of absolute value. They're not hard. He's been practicing this absolute value since last semester.
Okay.
I say, let's get to work. He doesn't want to do no work. He doesn't budge. He's doodling. So we have an exchange back and forth. I'm just like, bro, like, you're not going to be anything. I didn't tell him that like that, but
That's what you talking about.
it's just like, he has no work ethic. Like, the kids today, they have no work ethic. And I'm just, it's like, no ambition. They don't want to do anything. He wants to be a football star. And I'm like, okay, do you think that you're going to get there without going to school? Because you don't look that good. You don't look that good on.
Yes, he does.
Well, he thinks that, but it's just like, okay, but what is your backup plan? What are you going to do if that doesn't happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to train their minds to think for themselves, and
It's a process.
it is a process. But I'm just like, it has to start with you wanting to do this 4 problems by yourself without me having to give you the work, give you the answers, write the examples down. And I'm just like, I have to go through all of this.
That's why you're the assistant.
And I'm sitting back. I'm like, the teacher's like,
Bless you.
You couldn't hide that.
yeah, you could. Well, I'm not, but I'm not trying to be the teacher, but it's a lot
It is.
when the teacher doesn't want to help.
Right.
You know what, Cam? You got it.
That's what it's all about. It takes a lot of patience.
This one's you, Cam.
To be a teacher. A lot of patience. Because you have to understand where the students are coming from, and you have to understand the fact that they may not want to put that extra effort, and then you have to continue to show them and encourage them why they need to put in the effort, because they don't see the bigger picture. So that's your job every day, is to paint the picture and to show them how it connects to their life.
Gotcha.
It's a tedious job, I tell you. Thank you.
Teaching 101 from Akila Chene.
You need a hug?
Thank you.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I had my comfort when I got home.
Well, now, Detroit,
Yes, indeed.
take us out.
Check us out.
I don't even know where we going. Where are we going?
Well, can I kick it?
Whoa.
Can I?
Yes, you can.
There we go.
Can I kick it?
No.
This is DJ Reed about to cue us up. Do you?
Conquest.
Dos,
Really?
tres.
DJ Reed.
That's
She
just
ain't
how it is,
ready.
And we back, and it's on cam.
Ha. No, wait. Come on.
Come back.
Give me some more.
That's how you feel right now?
Yes, I'm on my old school. Since he went back to that old school twi, but I ain't never heard. Know what I'm saying?
Is it back to me? Put it back to me. Okay.
No,
Hey.
why are you putting it back to her?
Hey people, we back. Monday Night Love Sessions. It's your girl Akila Trinae. You are tuned in.
Why are you
to
frowning at the
Monday
people?
Night Love Sessions. What happened? Somebody do something at me?
Wait, she didn't feel it.
I did it.
Nor did
I think
she
I
see
kind
it.
of did it hit my face.
It hit you dead in your forehead. It's like you didn't feel that.
No, I didn't.
All right.
Oblivious. All right, it's not about us tonight. It is about our artist spotlight on Ryan Lucas.
Hey.
What's going on?
Yo, 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 yo.
Yo.
Ryan Lucas is a DC, USA based hip hop performer and producer who recently moved to Los Angeles and is influenced by A Tribe Called Quest,
Hey.
The Roots, NERD, Common. What's the guy's name again? Tell me.
Yasin Bey.
There we go.
Yeah.
And Wu-Tang.
She was like, who is that? I was like, that's Most Def.
Yeah, I try to respect the artists, When they change the name, you respect
I know
that,
Most Def.
Then she, I was like,
I didn't know his
that's
new
Most
name.
Def. Wait, is that his old name? Is that his new name? No. Yeah, no.
Is that his like real name.
Oh no,
you know?
yeah, she says that is real. No, that's his. Well, that's his real name now.
His new real name.
His new real name.
Got it.
For sure.
I'm with it. Growing up in the DMV, Ryan developed a deep passion for hip hop, which spiraled into a lifelong ambition. He began working on his craft. In 2011, he recorded his first official record. With strong determination and dedication, Ryan recorded the EP Boy Meets Girl under the name Kevin Live. The feedback was tremendous and Ryan's fan base grew rapidly. Despite the hype and publicity, Ryan remained focused. In June 2013, Ryan went in search of a backing band. Several musicians responded to the post and the DC Gentleman Band was launched. They later evolved into a group of 3 members, Ryan Lucas, D2, and Trevor. As a follow-up to Boy Meets Girl, Ryan Lucas recorded and released another EP called Next Chapter. Next Chapter was considered a powerful addition to his catalog. He is currently touring around the country with Next Chapter and is planning to tour in Africa, Europe, Asia, and South America. What you know about it? January 15, 2016, he is releasing a full-length album called I Want Her Back. Ryan Lucas has proven himself to be the next big artist out of the DMV. His passion for hip-hop and love for his fans has brought him a long way. You have the power within yourself to change the world. Be happy, be healthy, be fly, be live, says Ryan Lucas. Please, Monday Night Love Sessions, U Nation Radio family, help us welcome to the show, Mr. Ryan Lucas.
What up? That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That's what's up. What's good, family?
What's good?
I'm about to say that's your cue.
Oh, yeah, what's up? Oh, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm live. What's good? What's good, man? Appreciate the love. Yeah, it's Ryan Lucas. I'm a month out from the East Coast. Moved to the West Coast.
But you can't say that. You got to rephrase that. I'm fresh out.
Nah. In a different way, you know, in a different way. But man, I'm loving it out here in LA. I'm really loving it. You know, you guys have to give me some LA advice, or you know.
Well, so far, what you loving about LA?
Yeah,
Tell me
I
what
can
you
probably
loving.
give you LA advice
not
as
from-
someone who's not from here.
Okay.
You know
No,
what I'm
don't.
saying?
I need both.
No, don't listen to her.
perspectives, though.
Don't listen to her. She's not from here. Don't listen to her.
Go ahead. don't pay no attention to her.
Why?
Okay, it's perception, right? Or perspective,
She
right?
can tell you where all the Oakland people hang out at.
Okay.
Let me know what you like out here thus far. What you loving it?
Well, at first it was the weather, but then the weather's been kind of funky
Yes.
last
Yeah.
couple of weeks. But it's still, you know, it's like probably 50, 40 degrees in D.C. So the weather, I feel like there is and it's all perspective, you know, it's all changes. I feel like there's a sense of support for artists on their grind. I felt. I don't know if that's the perspective. More so than what I've experienced. I'll say that on the East Coast. It's particularly DC.
That's
Why?
great.
Why do you feel that though? Like, is it no underground or like no underground scene?
There's an underground scene, but man, I don't feel like there are opportunities or avenues for artists, huge opportunities or avenues for artists to make moves. Give you a situation. So I've been here a month, and I mean, between myself and Clean, my brother Clean, I've done a lot of open mic shows, you know, opportunities to meet and link
And
media.
network.
That it would probably take me, unless I had a big budget, it would probably take me maybe 3 months or 4 months to do in DC.
So they don't have like weekly
It's
nightly
a couple
type
places.
of-
We're talking about 2 places. You'd be performing at the same place
Is that on O
week.
Street?
Every U Street.
U Street,
U Street.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
U Street.
So-
Yeah, there's a couple places on U Street. There's a
Okay.
couple of like little spots here and there. I don't know. You know, that's what I've seen.
Yeah.
That's what I've seen. And you know, I love my city. I love DC. Born and raised. You know, so.
Well, I mean, do you feel like that will provide you with the opportunity to create those?
There you go. Of
You know
course,
what I'm
of course, man. Anything I can do,
Yeah,
wherever I am.
I mean, because I'm looking at it. That'll be because I wouldn't have thought that.
Right.
Like, I mean, given the fact that East Coast is a
Right.
hub of music and rap and
Right.
hip hop and all that, I'm thinking
Right.
that it's stuff popping there every day.
Part of the reason I think is because I think DC, the identity is the issue. Identity, who we are, sound. Man, I listen to the radio. I'm not sure what the stations are here, but I hear West Coast music on the radio here. In DC, I don't hear that, and I don't hear at least DC artists on the radio, and I don't hear DC artists.
You play what's play what's popular.
They play what's popular.
Okay.
Even like.
I mean, we do the same thing out here, but I mean, still.
For some reason,
you have some radio stations that are strictly West Coast.
Right. It might be because of the labels. There are no labels in DC. You know, they're hubs. You know, they're satellite hubs. They're A&Rs in DC.
Gotcha.
They're no big labels, so people run up to New York, or they might even do Philly, Atlanta. You know. I said I'm gonna go all the way west with it.
I mean,
so.
you in the spot. I mean, everybody out
is.
here is on their grind. I mean,
That's what it is.
You sitting amongst a few musicians.
Yeah.
So I mean, everybody is on the grind somehow, some portion.
And it's not. I'm not saying it's any easier because the grind, no matter what. This game, entertainment game, y'all know it's
That's just that regardless.
Yeah, but it's the man. I'm just loving it. I don't know if it's the energy. I'm just giving myself perspective. It's just been beautiful out here, man. The people. So.
No, that must be the case. I ran into a cat named Steve Terrell. He came to the GS, and then I seen him at another day party that we had, and then I didn't know he was from DC, and he's been out here for a year, and he's speaking the same thing.
Okay.
Well, then, testament is just like it's just not going on back home.
Yeah.
And he's like, I made so many moves, and so
yeah, man, yeah.
People out here are so lackadaisical when you bring that type of grind out here.
Exactly.
It's easy going, easy flowing.
Yeah. Speaking of his grind, he comes with all the packaging,
right?
Dude,
I mean, the gifts.
Appreciate that on the
bless the brothers and the sisters up here.
All of this.
We
Put my
Got
little
us all
pen on.
icy with the wrists dripping.
Put my little stuff on.
Speaking of that, he also dropped by and gave us his new album.
Yeah, I
man.
want her back.
I Want Her Back. Tell us about it.
Man, it drops on Friday, so you guys got the exclusive for real. You got the first look at it. Basically, I Want Her Back is the third part in a series I did 2 years ago. I did Boy Meets Girl EP. Last year I did Next Chapter. So Boy Meets Girl was about the lovey-dovey, gushy stuff about relationships. Next Chapter was about the challenges. That was last year. This year I put out I Want Her Back, which is kind of like, man, you're going through this long-term relationship. You broke up maybe too quickly, and you realize that, you know what? Maybe this is, something we need to try to work through the issues. We know each other now. We've been through some things. And, so that's what it is. It's a full-length project. I have a lot of wonderful artists from the East Coast mostly, but also got my man Clean from the Bay on one of the tracks.
Whoa.
Yeah, one of the tracks. But most of the people from the East Coast, and they all did a wonderful job through singers, rappers, producers.
They're gangbangers.
And it's so many people I can't even name, but
so much stuff.
But it's
what
project. And also I have other. It's not all relationship stuff. I have some tracks on there to fill out the album to give it a nice balance of other types of subjects. But
man,
it is what it is.
This I told you that Gladys line on this yo.
Appreciate that, yeah.
Bro. I mean, it's not every. This guy.
Bro.
It's not every day that we get hip hop heads that hip hop rappers us that want that soulful that Gladys like I said most dudes is going for the Nickies,
right? For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And she's bad though,
I mean it's bad if you want something fake. I want that real
I'm with you. I'm with you.
So I like that, bro.
Appreciate that, fam.
Well, look, why procrastinate? Since you here, we about to get into Love Is Here. DJ Ree, Q, what's up?
What? No, actually.
What?
I wrote down something else. It says yo.
Yo. You crossed it out.
No,
look like you crossed it out.
Get your lives together.
No, it's underlined. Love Is Here is crossed
it out.
So we about to drop it over to yo.
This is the Artist Spotlight. His new single is debuting right here on Monday Night Love Sessions. Ryan Lucas. Yo.
Play the damn song. We'd have figured out it was yo.
Hands down, fist up. Yo, listen, from a slave ship to a spaceship, I'm complex, y'all basic. Winning, y'all hate it. Hatred made me famous. I'm a Nubian pharaoh with an arrow, a hero. By birthright, I earn my dinero, many zeros. Bianchi in the flesh, extravagance. I represent the 25th dynasty inside of me, a warrior. Make no apologies, Hollywood hiding me. I was built for the challenge. All gold chalice, pyramid palace. Forward with the fashion, fortune in my status. Cruising all night with a Gladys, she the baddest. I'm an addict, slim dick snatching up an addict. Her love is fantastic. When I leave, she panics. Hip hop mechanic, lyrically lavish. Competition vanish. Raw tuna cannon. If you're ready to get live, throw your power in the sky. Ready to get high, throw your power in the sky. All my people listen to front, yo, yo, yo. All my people listen to back, yo, yo, yo. Ready to get live, throw your power in the sky. Ready to get high, throw your power in the sky. All my people listen to front, yo, yo, yo. All my people listen to back, yo, yo, yo. I spit the black magic, you ain't sick. Magic, I kill with every passage. Deals are something massive to appeal to the masses. Fire off rapid, studied on the classics. Aced all my classes, giving out lessons, X chromosome smashing. You're home alone, acting like you're ready for the action. All about the money in your Instagram caption. I guess the big ride provides some satisfaction. Living with your mama, what happened to the mansion? Actor Charlie Chaplin, only freshman in my faction. Android Holmes, got me moonwalking Jackson. I speak about success like it really might happen. All I want is a fine chick, good food and assets. A long list of things that I ain't even asked yet. I ain't even passive, go out and grab it. I'ma keep going, energize a rabbit. If you're ready to get live, throw your power in the sky. Ready to get high, throw your power in the sky. All my people listen to front, yo, yo, yo. All my people listen to back, yo, yo, yo. Ready to get live, throw your power in the sky. Ready to get high, throw your power in the sky. All my people listen to front, yo, yo, yo. All my people listen to back, yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 listen. Come on. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo, yo. Hands down. Fist up.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
And we're back.
Yo, yo, yo.
And I think we have somebody on the line.
Do you love me?
Caller. Talk to us, please.
Bow, bow, bow.
Tell us your name. Tell us where you're calling from.
Oh, wait, who was that?
We have a caller.
It's Caller.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, there you go. Oh, he was singing. You was singing that Tribe.
Yeah. Well, I would like to request Sight Dog, you know, one time. And then Sight Dog, you know, just, you know.
The Five Dog.
Tell us your name. Where you calling from?
From Warner Park in HP.
Hey. Who's on? Who do we have on the line?
You have Victor Pace.
Victor, what's good, bro? Do you have something to say to my man?
To Sight Dog Wizard Dizzle.
Oh.
Yes, I do.
Dog, what is going on? Do you have something? Oh, okay. Maybe this is the wrong number. That was funny.
Translation.
He was talking about Five Dog. I don't know.
Who?
But anyway.
Word up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know I don't know.
I'm just bothering though.
Oh.
Got him.
I mean, I could bother her though, right? It's like, damn. Like, I just want to say hi though. Hey, you know, Capricorn babies. That's what's up.
Okay.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
That's weird.
If you have something
Ryan
else to
Lucas bringing the weird people.
Whatever. He called last week. We ain't talking about.
if you have something nice to say, please call 323-965-1600. Back to Ryan Lucas. So,
That's
you've
funny.
been, I'm a little bit thrown back by that. So you've been out here for how long?
December 5th, man.
So you fresh. Yeah.
Fresh.
missed out.
Yeah.
Month out.
I wanted to walk into the new year in LA. That was the thing, man.
That's what's up.
My family was like, "Oh, you gonna miss Christmas and everything?" I said, "Listen, we trying to transition out here."
What did you get into for New Year's out here?
Yo, I was just laid up, chill.
That's
a
the
friend
best
of
place
mine.
to be.
Shorty came to visit me from the East Coast or whatever. So
Okay,
we
well,
just chill, man.
that's what's up.
Right on my little the inflatable air mattress. We was chilling. You know.
Hey, that's all you need.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Well, we advertise that we are coming from out the box today, or coming out of the box. So
We will come out the box, and Ryan, you will have the first chance to answer.
Yep. That's how we do.
Vanna
Okay.
Black.
Here's the box. Again,
What did
I'm
we-
going into the box.
Her box.
It's our box.
That's what she said.
All right, here we go. And the topic is overstepping boundaries.
Wow.
That's the question.
It's a topic,
It's a
so you
topic.
can kind of come from whatever angle.
And this was relationship.
Yes.
Yes.
Overstepping
boundaries.
All right.
What do you?
Yeah,
I was about to-
yeah. So
might
give
you
us an
consider?
example. Give us an example of a girl overstepping boundaries in a relationship.
Okay, I broke up. This was some time ago, but I was with this shorty. We were actually going to church. It was on a Sunday. This was some years ago. We were going to church, and I think I was agitated. So whatever. We drive because we didn't have enough time to make breakfast. We went to McDonald's, got some breakfast food or whatever, and I wanted her just to give me my sandwich because I was driving. She wanted to untake it out the wrapper and put it in a napkin for me, and I got upset. I thought she was overstepping the boundaries. When I say I want my sandwich, it's certain. Give it to me. Give it to me.
You know?
I mean, I can respect it. I respect it.
I heard they be rushing back in.
Well, I mean, I respect it because being who I am, I look at things from both sides of the coin. So I understand as a man, you don't want nobody touching your food. Like,
I just
let me
wanted
eat.
it. Yeah.
I'm hungry. Run that.
On the-
But that's it.
On the flip side, some women want to take care of their men.
That's
so
true. That's true.
They want to cater to him. So she might have felt like, she was going. See, first you told me to back up. Now you want me to speak into the mic. Pause. Are you gonna turn me up? Don't turn me down.
For
Pause.
what? Turn down for what?
But yeah, some women want to cater. She might want to cut up this steak for you or something like that.
And
But
chew it.
Akila Trine.
Not me. I don't eat steak.
No. Give us an example of someone overstepping boundaries.
see, I was it was right there. It was right there. See, I didn't want to overstep my boundary.
Right. So, overstepping boundaries. I mean, I've shared, with you guys overstepping boundaries. When it comes to my personal things, like I like and need things done, and I need them a certain way. So, like, when you begin to get into my personals,
Space.
to me, that's overstepping boundaries, which Cameron does all the time.
What's personal?
Okay.
What do you mean?
Oh, you have a great example.
You're talking about the laundry?
Yeah, you have a
but
great-
that was to me was overstepping boundaries.
that was
like
funny.
So let's clue Ryan in.
That was funny as shit.
so basically,
Sorry.
I was living with my best friend, or my best friend was staying with me, and he needed to wash, and all I needed him to do was tell me like, oh, I need to wash. So because I live alone, I'm used to doing things a certain way. So I'll wash my clothes and then I'll put them in the dryer and I'll leave them there until I'm ready to take them out the dryer. So basically, I had some clothes in the dryer he needed to wash, and I have a high energy efficient washer and dryer, so it takes a really long time to dry. So my clothes actually weren't really dry, and he took them out, and then he went ahead and washed his clothes, but he just like put them to the side. And that's one of the things, even when I was living in the dorms in college, certain apartment buildings where you have the community washer and dryer, where I hate when they touch your stuff. Like, don't touch, just wait till I'm done.
Caveat.
You understand?
How
Let me
long
know
were they
what's
in there?
going on. It doesn't matter.
No, that matters.
How long was the
I
clothes?
don't remember. It was probably
Quite
I
some
don't
time.
remember. It was probably like a day or so. Whatever.
Where were you?
Did he contact you before he did?
No,
Did he try?
Not. No, he did not. He figured that he just.
But he did push your clothes back in the dryer once he got finished. So he took your clothes out, washed, and put yours back in.
That's two touches. That's two touches.
So he didn't leave them out. He just took them out.
And put
washed
it
and
back.
dried his, and then put hers back.
That's not overstepping boundaries.
That's
He didn't know when
I mean,
you
well,
were going to
in her
remove your
defense, these are
clothes.
her boundaries.
My boundaries.
These are her boundaries.
My boundaries.
We already
My boundaries.
we ridiculed her already.
I mean,
back in the day.
You kind of I'm looking at it like this. Like I said, I look from things from both sides of the coin. I understand yours. I understand your point and your perspective. But you let this man into your house.
I did.
So it's kind of like, did you want him to walk around with dirty drawers?
Okay.
She wanted him
no,
to
no, no,
wait.
no, 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 not at all.
I know, but if
no,
they're-
I have
wait.
no issue with the washing, and let's just even put it plain, right? When you are staying in someone else's house, you tiptoe. Well, I would hope so.
He did
Because-
tiptoe. He
No,
tried
no,
to
no,
act
no.
like he tried
He
to act
waited.
like
No.
he waited.
But not even
Waited.
not even that situation anymore. When you are staying in somebody else's house, just in general, most of the time you try to stay in your little corner, and so that you're not really
Like a mouse.
bothering, or become a burden on the person who you're staying with. So, in not even talking about my best friend anymore, but just. To me, overstepping boundaries would be if you are staying with somebody and you are not paying rent there, and you do not, you're not part of the lease or whatever, that you kind of stay in your own space. When you start inviting a whole bunch of people over, and he did not do this at all, but I'm just giving you an example of what I think overstepping boundaries would be if you're staying in somebody else's house. You start inviting people over, you eating out of dishes and not washing them, you know what I mean? You start leaving your clothes out everywhere in the living spaces and everywhere else. That's like overstepping your boundaries, because you had a nice little cubicle of space or whatever they've given you, if it's a couch or a room or whatever, and when you start,
I don't think we should talk about this. I think you
because
lose your
you've
best friend.
no, I'm not talking about him anymore.
I know you gave it. I know you gave that
I
disclaimer.
know you've
but
overstepped your boundaries.
It's just hard for me
Wow.
to.
Now we're getting personal.
It's
I know you did it, nigga. You have. Let's
It's
talk
just
about
hard for me
what
to
you
not
did.
envision you
it off
talking
me.
about, because you had to put your best friend on this one.
Okay, I feel like I've heard the story. She told me. I feel like if you're gonna leave him in there for a week, he didn't over. The man needed to wash.
And that's
He
and
wasn't
that's
gonna
totally
wait.
fine.
He wasn't gonna wait for you to come and dry your clothes.
Apparently,
especially if
he
they've been-
waited days.
But here's
She
the
came
thing.
and they must have
Here's-
been wet if they was in there for more than.
Here's the thing. Here's
one
the
day.
lesson that was learned, right?
What's the lesson?
He learned that was overstepping boundaries, right? And we also learned that there's a need for communication. At the
Yes.
end of the day, whether I was angry and I overreacted and then I was able to understand his perspective, but at the same time, like, if someone is overstepping boundaries and you're not
Communication
saying
needs to be
anything
had.
about it, then to me that's a bigger issue.
That
Because
is.
it's not really the boundary that you overstepped, it's the fact that I don't really like this. So if you maybe didn't say anything to the young lady about the food or the sandwich, then she would probably feel like, well, what happened? I don't know. I didn't, and then she knows for the next time not to necessarily do that, or you might understand her perspective and why she did what she did. Because I understood why he did what he did. And so from that, it was fine. Like, no love lost, none of that. But for me, because it was my personal stuff, that's just how I felt. I felt like it was a violation.
Gotcha. I hear you.
Well, I was the one who put that in there, and I guess I chose that because. What was it say? Man, y'all making me lose my thought again, man.
Jesus Christ.
Who overstepped the boundary? Miss Roro?
No, it's not Miss Rose. More people outside of our marriage or relationship.
Oh, okay, getting into business.
Yeah, get into the business.
Oh yeah, you
So
can't
what you
have that.
Yeah. So what would you say about people doing that?
Oh,
Kick him out.
don't ignore.
This is Sparta.
But you also have to be careful, and that's on both parts, your part and her part, how much you tell. Because sometimes we invite people into, the relationships, but then we get mad when the bad stuff goes on, and then they have an opinion about it, and they bring it back up like, oh, well, what about the time? You remember when you told me that X and Y, Z happened?
And the hard thing about that is that it could be family.
Well, I absolutely.
Yeah.
That's you know what I mean. So
That's number one.
I try to tread lightly with the things that I share, as far as in a relationship with other people, because I might be mad on this day, and then tomorrow I'm not mad anymore. But you tell your friends certain things, and they're gonna be mad forever. So you know what I mean. Of course, they're gonna overstep. Oh, I had an example, but
let me say this also. It also is about the influence, the influence that person has outside the relationship on, your significant other. Because I know for me, nobody can say or sway me to think anything differently about somebody I'm in a situation with. I decide how I feel about her. Mm-hmm. But sometimes there are people, it could be men and females, mostly it's been with me, it's seeing the females where their girlfriend, their mama, their sister, somebody is feeding them this negative energy, and they have this thing where they want to show off that everything's going right, or when it's going wrong, I'm doing everything wrong, but it's that influence that you got to watch, because I can't control how my girlfriend reacts when she tells her her sister something, and then she gets upset and comes back at me with things that she would never say to me other than somebody telling her that, So, but I can't control. You can't control that. So I don't even know how to handle that. I guess that's another issue.
Yeah, you just got. I mean, everybody, both parties have to do their equal part in this, making sure that the communication between you guys is stronger. I mean, keep everybody else at bay. I'm not, in that type of situation. So, I mean, he's
box. To the box.
I mean, he's married. I mean, so you know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's gonna be it's gonna be different anyway, because you're talking about, whereas before, like if you're in a dating relationship, nobody really has too much of a say so. Really, when you get married, they have a child. Some of those overstepping boundaries might be, well, that's my grandson. You get what I'm saying? That's my nephew, or that's you get what I'm saying. So then the dynamics change, because it might be a concern for what you're doing with your child and all of that, or whatever. Because I know a number of different married people who sometimes have that issue with extra family members wanting to say this and how you should do this and how you should do that. And I'm not married, so
let me give you a quick example. Xavier, you know how his hair could be long and stuff. It finally got cut. We finally cut his hair. I'm happy about it. I had to convince Robin, but the thing about it is I'm gonna get a whole lot of irony from the people on her side of the family, because like his hair is just so precious. Like, I don't know, it's just like they worship his hair because he got gray hair or something like that.
So they don't want great.
Oh, great. I was like, yeah.
So they don't want his hair to be cut, basically.
Right. So it's like right now it's a big secret.
They don't. Y'all
like only two people in her family know that he got his hair cut.
Y'all taking pictures hiding his hair.
Oh my gosh.
Because hers, I'm telling you, they gotta come with pitchforks and torches and stuff once they find out his hair is cut.
I mean, if his hair needed to be cut, then his hair needed to be cut.
Right.
Like, you can't walk around with nappy, nappy hair. I mean, not that nappy hair is bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's the boundaries. That's the boundaries.
What I'm saying for a child,
right? That's the type of boundaries I'm talking about. Who are you to say that my son's hair don't need to be cut?
Yeah, I'm the daddy.
You're right. That's not your decision.
I'm the pappy.
That shouldn't be an argument or a discussion. That should be heaven.
Not at all.
Shut it down.
Right.
Put your foot down.
But yeah, that was an example. Go ahead to the box.
To the box.
The box.
Okay. What's this?
Yes. Oh.
I didn't write it.
I don't even know what.
Clearly, because you had trouble reading last week.
NSFW, not suitable for work, blogs with a mate. Are you guys for or against it?
Oh, time out. I couldn't get over your acronyms. How the hell was she supposed to read that?
Right. I was like, what?
I mean, maybe she's seen it before.
Okay, now say it again.
NSFW, not suitable for work, blogs. You've seen...
Example?
Tumblr.
Okay, not supposed to... Okay, go ahead.
Not suitable for work.
Fresh.
Huh?
Not suitable for work.
No, I got that part.
So it's basically... Have you ever heard of Tumblr?
No.
Okay.
Really?
I mean, I've heard of it, but like, I don't know what
Tumblr
it is.
is like it's like a It's like Instagram.
Okay.
So you can create your own page or profile or blog. Basically, it's a blog site. You can create your own blog. So you can
like Pinterest of blog.
You can create whatever type of blog. So not suitable for work is a something of sexual explicit nature. So, but it could be of anything. It could be, nude art. It could be bondage stuff. It could, whatever.
And you really just type in what you into, and a litany of stuff will let it come up.
Yeah.
You don't even have to go not suitable for work.
Right. So what I'm saying, the question is, would you, because this is a love relationship type of thing, would you be down to do something of that sort secretly, discreetly with your mate?
Oh, can you?
Yes.
Can you do that publicly and it be privately?
What? No, publicly you can show your face. That's how it would become public. But it's private. It's discreet if you hide your face.
Oh,
and there's ways that you can,
for me personally, I'm not gonna nominate to do it. But if that's what she into, then you with it, I'm with it.
We're talking about.
I think I'm still kind of confused.
Porn with your significant other and putting it on.
If you want to take it that deep, yeah.
Or just sending.
Or is it like expression? No, it's just like you.
So
and your mate.
let's just say you and
scenario.
Okay.
Thank you.
Since
we don't know
y'all
about
don't
it.
have sex and have it recorded, not with all this technology.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Anyway. So, you and your mate.
Right.
Let's say you guys are into whatever.
Right.
Web. What? I'm talking to the man and you go
in your face.
Directly in your face. Is it? Am I good? Right there. Okay. So you and your mate, you guys want to you want to experiment, take things further. So you come up with this solution. Let's role play, take some pictures during whatever, film, then we post. Some people do it. There's a large community of people that do it. Some people don't like it. To each his own. But would that be something that you would be okay with if your mate wanted to or presented that to?
What's the purpose?
Sexual expression.
Expression.
But it's not just that. I'm giving you like the worst case scenario. But right. So you've seen Black Men Magazine. No. King Magazine. You've never heard of like
King?
Okay. So King Magazine, they have implied nude photos.
Okay.
Or semi-nude photos. You'll see something like this on Tumblr. So it could be, what if your girl was like, oh, I want to do a nude photo shoot.
If it's for
together, or
art-wise, sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's all art to me.
For sure.
To these,
all
to me, it's. Hey,
let's see if we
it
can make
depends
this
on where
more
you're coming from.
Artistic. You guys are getting it in, and somehow you're filming, but you get the silhouette of everything, of what's going on, the whole act, but it's completely a silhouette, and she wants to post it, but it's you two, but it's just a silhouette, like just all shadows. But he's like, artistic.
Oh, man.
You know
I just gotta figure out what is the purpose, because she's an artist, and this is beautiful art.
It's just because your girl wants to do it.
She may believe in sexual expression.
Right. I'm not really with it. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet.
So he's not there yet. We know your answer. We got my answer.
We know. He said if she want to do it, it's not necessarily his choice, but if she in it, he'll be in it. They'll be in it.
They're
together.
with it.
Okay, so I think I understand, but honestly, I wouldn't be interested in doing any of that unless I was married to a person, because first of all, even though marriage
let's take it to marriage.
But
it's just a mate.
No. But I'm giving my answer because I felt like I've known people who, even if it was for art or not for art, you know what I mean, got caught up in situations because of film and pictures and all of that. And now with the internet, you don't know where that stuff is going. Like, I don't really trust the internet to that extent. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's only YouTube will see it, or they will see it, or whatever, because stuff is always brought up. But, I probably would have more openness in a marriage versus a dating relationship.
Well, yeah, I mean, when I said mate, I'm just that could have been a general.
No, I get it because I know some people
across
just
the
don't
board.
care. I'm just, for me, I would specify, just
That's what's up. I can dig it.
Gotcha.
To the
to the box.
Wait, Reed didn't give his answer.
Oh.
God darn it.
No, I mean I agree with Tequila.
You're married though.
Yeah. So same thing.
So you with it?
You would. You said you would. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, we don't know what you said.
Yeah, because God darn. Anyway, back to the box.
Okay.
We need some like box music or something. Like a drum roll or something. I don't know.
Where am I?
Is that a
What all
paragraph?
this? Is arguing natural? If so, what if it's natural to you, but viewed detrimental by your partner?
I think all these questions, I mean, not to cut everything, but it all boils down to expectations and unmet expectations. If you have an expectation for something and your partner doesn't, you're going to argue about it because you're like, I thought you were going to do this. I thought you were going to do that. So, and if one person, getting to the specific question, if one person argues, the other one doesn't and think they should argue and it's detrimental, I mean, that's communication. But I've been in situations where, like, because I do believe in expressing myself if I feel a certain way. Now, it might not come off immediately because sometimes I try to sit back and try to analyze why this happened, why she did that, or did this and that. But eventually it's coming out somewhere. And I've been in situations with women who do not want to deal with issues. So it becomes, for me, an argument, I guess, one-sided.
That's rare. Well, it
I've had a
depends. It
situation.
depends.
Yeah,
It
I've had a
depends.
situation. And I've been on the other side of it, too.
It depends
I've been
because
on-
some women, I mean, it may be something like you said that was, detrimental to you. Like it was something that was on you as a man or whatever. And women, they don't think like that, so she'll shut off and be like, oh well, why are you coming at me with that? But it's important to you, and that's why I'm bringing it to you, and you need to know that is important because if it happens again,
Right.
same thing is, you know what I'm saying? So to alleviate that, it's best that I tell you.
Right.
That brings me back to, I don't mean to go back, but going back to your best friend situation, did you let him know prior to about your clothes?
No, because it never
happened.
It never happened.
Okay,
so it's almost like.
But he was still
certain-
lost. Like, why are you
He didn't.
coming at
No,
me?
he never communicated with. That's what the issue I have with that. He never communicated with you. I need to wash my clothes, but prior to this,
No.
see, that's why I'm like,
But
I'm feeling your.
but that's why
reaction.
I said if he would have told me, I would have made provisions so that he could have had everything he
Gotcha.
needed.
I
You
hear-
get what
I
I'm
hear
saying?
you.
So it wasn't like, oh no, I have an issue with you washing your clothes. No, I mean I absolutely want you to wash your clothes. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to have dirty drawers, as you said.
Yeah.
But
You just don't want him touching yours.
yes, just
Bow.
my clean.
Move on.
You know what I'm saying?
I
With your
got
dirty
you.
hands. I'm just saying.
I got you.
I'm just saying.
I hear you. No, but all right. So, and back to this arguing. I think it can be helpful sometimes. Because if you're not arguing about nothing, then there may be a problem with the relationship. No
What's the
communication.
definition of an argument?
Well, I'm
before
saying
you
that because
move
if nobody's arguing, if you're not there's no communication.
Yeah,
that means
yeah.
you're not really talking about nothing.
Right.
You're just going through the motions.
Well, and that's why I asked the question, because I've been on both sides where you arguing too much and nothing's getting solved,
Right.
and then you're not arguing and nothing's being said. You feel me?
So what do you do when nothing's?
Well, I just, at the end of the day, I think there has to be a healthy balance between the two. But I know that there's a lot of people that favor one side because, we need to argue so that, we can come out of the fire and be stronger and be a diamond. Whatever. It's like, cool.
Has somebody told you that?
Yes. You feel me? We get to grow or whatever. And it's like,
That's crazy.
And then I know naturally I'll just.
We're non-confrontational.
I'm cool.
Well, it depends on, and I think that's kind of what Ryan was kind of asking, but it depends on what you consider an argument and how you argue. You get what I'm saying? Because some people argue in a sense of, we about to go all out, we yelling, we cussing each other out, you know what I mean? That's a good argument for some people. For other people, it's like, okay, no, I have an issue with that. Well, no, this is why this happened. Oh, well, I still don't
That's
understand.
communication.
But it's still an argument because
it becomes an argument with the delivery.
Because technically, an argument is you're trying to get your point across without receiving the point from the other person. That's an argument, right? I'm just trying to make my point plain. A debate or discussion is I'm going to give my point, but I'm also going to listen for your point to understand it.
Yeah, but what you just described was the debate.
No.
In your example, not what you described, but in your example, it was a debate. Well, this is what I like, and this is what I don't.
But I'm
like.
saying some people consider that either way to be an argument.
Right.
You get what I mean? But for the first definition I was giving, for some people an argument means we're both mad, we're both upset, we're cussing each other out, but that doesn't necessarily just have to be an argument. I could just have an issue with what you're doing. I could care less why you're doing it, but we don't have to cuss at each other, we don't have to yell at each other in order for that to happen. Some people feel like as you were saying, it's needful for us to have this fight more so, right?
Right.
In order to feel like, okay, we can get past this and now we can grow together because we've been through the storm and the rain. You know what I mean? And then some people feel like the storm and the rain might not be necessary because if there is an issue that arises, I'm going to address it instead of just letting it slide by. And then some people just want to address everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
communicate to the box.
But before we go to the box, it's 11:30. You know, we're about to take a quick commercial break. DJ Ree, cue us up. Yeah.
Love is real. Can I get an answer? Mama said if I wasn't sure, I should ask her. Looking like she didn't hear me, it didn't matter. Let's make sure dessert doesn't turn to disaster. Rocking my move visions, wondering if you're listening. Staring at the pendulum, every word is genuine. Every nerve twitching, didn't even learn curriculum. Wanna be the best, Tay Diggs at the minimum. What you want, tell me what you want. Freaky front, tell me I'm the one. African woman, I'm after your heart, singing Anthony Hamilton bars. Challenging odds, it ain't an accident, ma. Master the art to bring you laughter, we are sort of a match. Helping the compassionate part. Working hard, still practicing all ways to communicate love to the maximum far. Love, we sing it. It's love. What's up, love? Hey, love.
Look, it ain't gotta be picture perfect to make it worth it. Just let me follow my dreams while you searching for purpose. And when that road is tough and you don't see it working, just know that grass look greener, but it's lurking with serpents. The way I'm into you, opposite of subliminal. Ain't no questions about it, so ain't no need for an interview. Loving it when you mimic me, appreciate how I've been to you. Told me nothing can break us as long as I keep my principles. And I respect it, so when I'm blessed with your presence, I'm valuing every moment. Subconsciously learning lessons. Take a second to reflect and remember your adolescence. Telling God you want a man who gon' love you and be accepted. Well, look, I'm here now, breaking all your fears now. You ain't gotta worry about nothing to shed a tear now. Promise that you safe from my arms forever here and now. If ever it was blurry, I'm hoping the picture clear now.
What's up, love?
come to me.
No, we coming to me. Thank you very much.
We're on me though. He's on all four of us. Stop it. Okay, here we go. And we're back. And it looks like we are getting a caller. So.
Wagwan.
What up? What up?
Who is that?
Who is this?
You called us.
Tell us your name and where you calling from.
Yo, this Nels, man. I'm calling from New York, man.
What's poppin', B?
What? Darnell, see the vision?
No, it's good. I don't even know what the topic is tonight, but what is it?
Ain't got no topic. What is it?
Okay, here we go. Here we go, Darnell. This one's for you. Nice look nails.
What? What's up?
She can't read.
Do you get your freakiest right away, first 90 days, or wait?
Hold on. Repeat that.
Watch out a little bit.
Do you get your freakiest right away, first 90 days, or wait?
Oh, nah, you gotta make a statement, so you gotta get that shit right away.
Yeah. For sure.
That's a guy's answer.
That's a guy's
answer. I gotta
said ain't no way.
It's like a dog on the tree. I gotta mark my stairs to it.
That's funny. He said ain't no waiting.
What about though, you know, some things might scare the, you know, you gotta ease the chick into, right?
Some things, but that thing, you gotta put that down.
What is that thing, though?
That thing that Lauryn Hill was talking about.
No, I want to know what that thing is.
that
you want to know that thing that got to be eased into?
That doo-wop.
Is that what
No. Because he said, no, Ryan said he might scare her away. He said, no, but that thing you got to put down right away. And I want to know what that freakiest that thing is.
He can't give away.
I don't think
it's off limits. We can't talk. That's overstepping boundaries. Overstepping boundaries.
Because I'm a little confused.
Confused or curious?
Jesus Christ.
No. Not curious. I'm not curious about his freakiest thing. But I'm confused about. He said he's not gonna do anything.
We're talking
it said
about
freakiest, right? Right away, first 90 days or wait. He said, no, he's going to be his freakiest right away. He said, well, what if you scare her off? He said, no, I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to do that thing. That's where I'm confused.
But that can, what he's saying is that can be a whole array of stuff.
No. And he doesn't necessarily have to be explicit or specific.
That's why me and came up with box.
But he can.
Hey, man, I miss you, dog. No homo. But you got to hurry up and come back from the East Coast, bro.
Yeah, we got another East Coast cat here, Ryan Clark, filling in for you.
For sure, we got to rap, bro. We got to rap.
I've been watching football.
But no, but what he was saying is,
on some real stuff, I know I've been working on the line, self-explanatory apparel, plug, but I've been working on the line and shit. So stuff. I mean, I'm sorry, Spider. Stuff. But Cam, I got a job for you.
You know, I'm ready to work, bro.
You got too?
Don Shaw, I got a job for you. So
he's like, I'm already working.
I can't. I don't got no earphones on, bro, so I couldn't hear you. He didn't have me in the house.
Oh, my bad.
But sure, you know what it is. It ain't nothing.
But yeah, he was basically saying that is certain. You can give her this treatment, but you don't want to give her that.
So then the answer is no.
Yeah, I mean no, but you bring it out, but you just don't. That's just like they teach women to don't let the man get the cow or the milk. You know, you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say.
They teach women don't let the man get the milk. Yeah. Give him the cow. Is that what you're saying? No, they don't teach them that.
But I call in for my support to the, Monday Night Love session. That's the topic tonight. The freakiest thing you would do on the first date, or like right away.
No, we're out the box today, so that was a topic or question somebody put in the box.
I wrote the question. Clearly.
So what's your answer?
Of course.
Oh, I'm gonna go with the flow kind of cat, but there are limits that I have to press to find out.
Just how far you can go.
Yeah, because I know who I am.
He said that's a lie.
I know who I am.
I've seen you in action, son. That's a lie.
You gotta
Y'all got something freaky going on.
So,
pause. Yeah,
there are certain limits that I go to, but within 90 days, I'm going to accomplish everything that I
Wait,
want
Darnell, it's
to.
okay.
It
Darnell, it's
over there
okay.
going on.
It's okay.
Email.
Oh man, no, I mean, but I feel you. I feel
Oh, you
you
can't
on
hear him.
the.
That's fine.
No, yes, I can't hear it.
I feel you on going with the flow. The going with the flow is cool. You wanna test the waters.
Yeah, because there's been sometimes where I was wondering, like, dang, I wonder, she probably not. She don't even look the type. And then I got surprised, like, oh, dang.
Right.
So.
Yeah, then you gotta pull some shit out your hat.
Yeah, and you don't want to be caught off guard. And it's like, oh, I wasn't ready. And then she don't think you would. But no, it's not. I am. But I was trying to get you the type of, But now that I know it's fair game,
See, the thing about it is it be too much
so
going on.
however this go, when
You gotta have
them.
them. You gotta have them thoughts real quick. Like, okay,
It's a read and react situation. Like you ain't got time to be.
It's an audible. It's an audible at the line of
Is Darnell still
scrimmage.
there?
I'm kind of curious though. Akita, did you give your answer?
I have not given my answer.
You didn't give your answer. What's your
She
answer?
said, "I'm having
Because we
chastity
started
going
with
on."
you. You said what?
Nothing.
I'm not gonna give it in the first 90 days. It's not gonna be my freakiest in the first 90 days.
You
No, I'm
so
not.
politically correct, dude. Like you try to be politically correct all the time. I respect it.
Nell said she's always politically correct, and then he said, "I respect that."
I respect it.
I don't.
But we both
and it's
I
all
don't.
right. You ain't gotta worry about me being my freakiest.
No, I'm not worried
No,
about.
I
I'm not,
respect it. Yeah, right. I'm not worried about it, but we know that behind closed doors, it's a different answer than what you're giving right now.
no, we don't know.
No.
that.
No, what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is,
He a Virgo too. He know.
He's a Virgo. I'm a Virgo. True.
and that don't mean
Right.
shit.
Right.
That don't mean
I'm
a
sorry.
god darn thing.
Yeah,
we got a viewer from Periscope. Just want you to repeat the question again.
Oh,
Oh yeah, and PSA, yo, I'm coming back to work.
Okay.
Your job is still locked in and secure, bro.
PSA, yo,
It's stupid.
your boy coming back to work. Man.
We reckon it happen.
Next Monday.
Next Monday I'll be there, promise.
So for the go ahead.
Do you get your freakiest right away, first 90 days, or wait?
And so when you get that answer from the Periscope,
Tell that caller to call in after nails get off.
So here's my thing.
Call in, y'all. Support the
To
show. Great people, great conversations, and all.
Good looking, bro. Yeah, you tying up the line. Bloop.
see you next week.
Man, what was you about to say, Kiva?
Real. So this is my thing because I know Cam gets like this a lot.
Cam gets like
no,
what?
let me-
No, I
let-
just want you to talk.
No, and I am gonna talk, but here's the issue sometimes. So your personality and the way that you do things is the way that you do things. You get what I'm saying? So no, you ain't gotta call him Jesus.
Jesus. The offense. Come on, man.
My point is, if, for example, the reason why this works is because kind of all of us have different. What?
go ahead.
We having a meeting on the air.
No. I'm saying
I
it's
want you to get it out
because
though.
everybody kind of has their own way of like going about things or whatever, right? Their own perspective.
Yes.
So my perspective is, in answering the question, I'm not going to be my freakiest in the first 90 days. That's the answer to the question, correct?
I thought that was valid.
No, I know, but Cameron doesn't like my answers.
No.
like that.
No. See, you didn't give this answer initially.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
What did I say?
What did she say?
Don't bring me in it.
You procrastinated by saying, you said something, but you didn't say no. I wouldn't have gotten my freakiest in the 90 days, but it wasn't that. But it's all right.
We can review the tape later.
Yeah, we'll
To the box.
we'll review the tape.
Oh.
Oh my God.
The box. She was like,
Oh.
It's hers.
Yes, this is mine.
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
Hey, man, don't talk about Bill.
No, I
didn't post not one picture of Bill up until
Free Bill Cosby.
Up until he got freed. Because I wasn't about to post none of that negative. What you want me to do with this?
Right? That's what I'm
supposed to read that.
I'm supposed to
read
it.
that.
Oh, somebody said something.
Yeah, somebody said
Oh, okay. About the previous topic.
It was just a picture.
No, it was a.
Oh, I'm looking at her.
I was like, is it in my face?
I'm like, you want me to record? I'm right here. But yeah, man, that Bill Cosby stuff had me hot.
She put this is KCat _06 put and start having them expect that every day.
Well,
To the
okay.
next-
So, now we got a good. Thank you. Okay, so this is what we want. So, would you rather us look for more, or would you rather us be like, oh, this is all she got, and this is basic. Like, you not doing.
No, anticipate
women-
more, obviously.
Yeah, but okay, but if you're not doing anything for me to anticipate more, then I'm not going to anticipate more. And I'm not going to do nothing to look forward to it.
And here's the thing: trying things in that span of time opens you up to dialogue. One, because even if you find out, well, okay, she don't, you get to find out why. And then if it's something that she doesn't do and that she's completely closed off to, now. And I wrote another question in there today that kind of coincides with that, but then that question was, a little further away. But when you get to what you don't do, then it becomes an issue of what I may want to do. You know what I'm saying?
But I think that at the same time, like, I can understand as a male baby coming from that perspective, but then you have to also think about it. Everything I think about is always gonna be just how I understand it in my mind. So for a woman, obviously she's gonna want to feel comfortable in the situation.
Right.
And we're talking about 90 days. 90 days of meeting somebody that you don't know, 90 days of starting a new relationship. Like, there's 90 days is the probationary period
Okay, but
on any job. But
think
let
of
me
90
finish.
days from having sex.
Let me finish, because even still, it's like, because the focus, I feel like a lot of times, is on sex in a relationship. If you're talking about 90 days, then if you're trying to be your freakiest in the first 90 days, then you're not really spending a lot of time, in my opinion, from the way I understand it, getting to know the person in the relationship and that aspect. So if you're planning to be in a relationship with a person for a long time, you have a long time to be freaky and do lots of things and experiment and whatever. So in my opinion, it's like, why would I, and this is how I feel about it, why would I pull out all the tricks in the beginning, you get what I'm saying? And now, because I'm not trying to be with somebody just for a short amount of time. You get what I'm saying? And I don't know if the 90-day things, from the way whoever wrote it is,
I wrote it. I'm trying to explain it to you.
Is let me just finish talking, because even though it's a main topic for everybody to chime in on, it doesn't have to
Right.
just come from your perspective.
No, it's not about. But I want to make sure you're answering it from the right angle.
But that's what I'm saying. There is no right angle, because you put the topic out there. So I'm going to take it from a different angle.
There's how I asked the question.
But it's a topic for everyone to address.
Right, but if I ask the question and you're answering it from a completely different perspective that I'm not asking, then it doesn't matter. Now, if your if your answer ties into that, then cool. You feel me? But if I'm asking about this right door and you answering from the left, I don't give a fuck about the left door, because I'm not asking you that question. You know what I'm saying?
But you're asking a general question that's
Right.
a topic for everybody to be able to chime in on.
Right, in which they are.
He
So-
answered from your left door. Now I'm answering from the right door.
Okay, now we don't care about
ain't
your
got the answers, man.
But what
You
I'm
ain't
telling you
got
is,
the
I
answers.
actually think
That was right on. That was
You
right
ain't
on
got the
time.
answers,
I actually
Sway.
think
I've been doing
based
this
on
more
me
than
knowing you. Yeah, based on
Because
me.
he can't hear.
Yeah, based on me knowing you, I think
Headphones on.
they don't work, B.
Oh.
That's why. But I think based on knowing you, that your answer wouldn't change regardless.
It's
It really wouldn't. I don't. But just for the general masses out there,
and it's not. It's. I understand. I swear to you, I understand both sides.
If you took a
I'm not saying anything.
No, but I'm just saying.
I'm understanding your
I'm just saying,
argument.
for the masses, if you took 2 years to have sex, finally for the first time, from the first time that you chose to have sex,
You know this person.
in that 90 days. So it could be 4 or 5 years. It could be you waited until marriage to have sex. But now, do you go?
See, the thing was, she's always thinking that we're just wanting to get straight to sex.
Yeah,
But it can.
No.
like, the
I'm not.
question-
I'm not
I
always thinking
fully-
that. What did the question say? How did you understand it, Ryan Lucas?
In the first, it's,
do you
in-
get your freakiest right away, first 90 days, or wait?
I thought you got it the same way I think in the same way you that first time, when you start dating, having sex, whatever, from the first 90 days. But what I will say
I'm
though is
thinking like 90 days after you starting, like you getting it, like you hit. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but it's general. Usually people within 3 months, whatever, that may go down.
Right.
Sex. Usually when somebody starts to have sex with somebody, they're at some type of level of comfort to get.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Which is why that's why I wanted to make sure you was coming, because you mentioned comfort in your rebuttal, and I'm like, well, I hope
And
comfort
not
be
knowing the
like,
person.
yeah, I hope you would be comfortable with whoever you're sleeping with. So I know there's stipulations to what you're answering this, so I'm like, okay, I don't want her to think, and then you come with the what you just said, which is very understandable. But I'm talking, and once you're at your fullest level of comfort to say, I want to give you my body.
ready to have
You feel me?
sex.
Now, from that point, within that 90 days of which we venture into this sexual part, do we get freaky right away, as freaky as we can, to see what we got to work on? Or are we into delayed gratification over that time period? You feel me? Because then at that point, you know how I think it's like, what's the point? It's almost like, why wait 6 months to have sex as opposed to one day to have sex? Like, none of it means anything. It's just if we're going to get there eventually. Yeah.
Does your answer change with that explanation?
I don't think so, but yeah.
I want to know. I mean, I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. With his defined question? No. Well, there you go. I stand corrected.
Anyway. But so, you have the next question. All right.
I said Bill Cosby.
Oh, what about it?
Somebody just
I don't know
wrote
who
Bill
wrote that.
How you feel about
No.
Bill Cosby?
I wrote down Bill Cosby because of all the stuff that was going on. I actually had a couple conversations regarding the situation and stuff being taken away from him, shows being taken off the air, and he had yet to be convicted of a crime, but more so the conversation kind of evolved into when prominent African Americans are doing things in our news media, they make mistakes. Automatically, the repercussions come versus those who are not.
Right.
It's more lenient with them. And then I was having a conversation with someone who was basically saying, like, at 22, for most young males, as we were just talking about, they're interested in having maybe as much sex as they can, maybe involving drugs and or not, whether it's getting high or
and
whatever.
Women too. And women
you know what
too.
I mean?
Yeah.
It's not just men.
It's not just
too.
men, but I'm just talking about specifically because Bill Cosby is the one who is going through this. It's not a woman in the news media right now, or that I can remember, who's had this issue with the fame and the drugs and the being charged for sexual assault. But that often, those things are going on. Like, you're young, you're just partying, having fun, whatever.
Right.
But to be, I guess, persecuted in a way for what you were doing at that age, now that you are older, maybe more mature, maybe you've learned from it or whatever, but to have certain things taken from you from that time to now kind of doesn't seem relevant. It doesn't relate. But like, I guess the way that our society kind of goes after people now, it's like, we're going to take everything that you have, regardless of if it has anything to do with the actual crime that you committed. I mean, you should pay the consequences for what you did, absolutely. But some of the extra other stuff that happens, I feel like that's irrelevant.
Well, he shouldn't pay no consequences, no way, because he wasn't charged with anything.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean,
And
if he was
wasn't
convicted.
found guilty of anything. So it's like, for me, it's like for them to jump the gun with taking things from him. I'm fully in agreement with you. It was just ludicrous.
We know what it's about, though.
we come from a place of privilege where you're privileged to be in that position. So if you F up, then that's it on the smallest.
But it's not even. It's more so us, because they won't be so quick to do.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like you're not owed this. You're not equal to what we are. We gave you this opportunity,
Right.
so it's a privilege to be there. So now, don't mess up. And we know in this business of like public
Scrutiny?
Yeah, but yeah, not public figure, but I'm saying public. When you convicted in the public court of opinion is as bad as being convicted, or if not worse, than being actually convicted if you're black. Because it's almost like the Ben Roethlisberger situation. You know, like he's been involved in 2 rape cases and never got. I think he got suspended once for maybe 2 or whatever. Settled out of court for another, and then Vic has the PETA situation where he's kind of hands off, but he's involved, where they're using his facilities, and he goes to jail for 2 years. But I can deal with that because that's criminal, whatever. But then but the league suspended him for a year or 2 or whatever. So it's like, well, the masses are who? That are not of our skin color. They run the situation, so they get to control the situation. They're already afraid of us. We're already as talented as they are. Now we're becoming as smart as they are. And they're looking to rob us at any chance they get. And that's a prominent situation.
Right.
You know, so.
Right.
We're more talented, I'm sorry.
That's it. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I hear you. You know, they know it.
Yeah, I think I get pissed off when I see social media when these things happen, because there's so many people, or even any celebrity that does something that's embarrassing, we post these memes, and I always take it from the individual standpoint. Like, if I was to do something, I butt my head on a sign or do something, and it goes to 1 million, 2 million people, and they're making fun of me, how would I feel? Celebrities are human beings, as we are. Now, some things are funny, and they ride for a little bit, but really, I think we just need to take it back to, like, how would I feel if somebody did this to me? I know they're in the public and they're there to, I guess, entertain us, but it's out of the bounds of the way that they want to show their entertainment. I don't know.
What's sad is
what's the trade-off?
Well, I was going to say what's sad, just to touch on what you was talking about. What's sad is today, generations, they don't care about people. Right. Nobody cares about each other. Nobody cares about nobody. Nobody's feelings.
No repercussions.
I mean,
like if I laugh at you and you can come see me. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but you social media, everybody, you can be clear across the state calling somebody, you make a meme of somebody.
All types of stuff, right?
Yeah, but like I said, with technology and how it is and just how society is nowadays, like nobody really cares. Like it's kind of like shut up and get over it.
Right.
And that's the approach that everybody takes, and that's the emotions that everybody wants you to have. Don't give a fuck about whatever I've said about you. I'm gonna say it, and whatever you do about it is what you can do.
Oh, yeah.
And it sucks, but that's why I said I definitely was not about to participate in any of that. The memes, none of that. I didn't post not a one. Because for me, it's like I looked up to the dude. You know what I'm saying? And I still do. Like, I was playing my Bill Cosby vinyl the other night. You know what I'm saying? Just because.
And to me, it just didn't make no sense. What black person gonna get molested, raped by somebody famous, and then wait forever to come and collect?
Well, it wasn't black people.
It was a black lady.
Some of them were black.
Some
of them were black
and white.
But it doesn't matter. Yeah. Like, what person? You're a prominent figure with money, and you get molested, and now
or multiple times.
He paid some of them off, though.
Yeah,
I'm not saying whatever. Some people got paid.
Yeah,
for
but some of them have come back around.
Right.
To, like,
of course, yeah.
Or never came at all.
Right.
Just now. So.
But it's like everybody was doing what they were doing at that time.
Right.
My thing is like you wasn't tripping back then. You know what I'm saying? You were not tripping at all. Like you said, when you're young and you in that limelight, everybody's turning up.
And then what era was it back then?
Exactly. It was free love, it was the hippie movement, like it was all kind of stuff. So who knows what was really going on?
Right.
But I think the bigger picture I think it was just a conspiracy. He was trying to make some big money moves.
Definitely.
They didn't want him to make the money moves that he was about to make, so they crucified him.
Pretty much.
They thought it was going to kill him. They thought it, Now I definitely feel like they're still going to try to dig something up, just like OJ. Now OJ kind of hurt himself. But they still kept coming after him, even still. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, he got off, whatever the case may be. Just leave him alone. Let him do what y'all done crucified this man so long.
Does he get revenue from what's going on now on TV?
I don't know. I doubt it.
I don't think
you lose
so.
rights as a inmate, don't you? And all that stuff.
Nah,
He's not.
I don't think so.
I don't think he'd lose rights. I just don't know how tied to it is. Like, but I'm assuming. I mean, because it's directly involving him. But a lot of times it's a trade-off.
Well, this is the question that, to piggyback off what Bill Cosby was about, was alleged rape, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the question is, like, when you don't know, and you're outside, you're not part of the situation of, whether it was a rape or not. What's your approach? What do you do? Whether it's a family member or somebody, either side.
I mean,
what do you do? That's why I say we can't really jump either way. It's like, you don't know what happened, and it hasn't.
And
what
that's
do you
my
do?
trip. You didn't know then. You didn't know 5 minutes later, 2 days later, 2 months or 3, and now you know. Like all of a sudden, now you know.
Yeah.
Well, I think it becomes, a serious issue, especially on social media, because what I've seen is women who have been sexually assaulted and/or raped, naturally because of the convictions or because of the allegations, they're already, strong on the side of that, and if you say anything, in agreement or in alliance with Bill Cosby, it's like that's taken personal,
right?
As if no one is saying that any type of assault or rape is okay,
right?
But I think that at the same time, you kind of have to consider a lot of the circumstances. Well, how old are you when you're in a certain place? As a young lady, not anything against anybody who's been assaulted or raped. As a young lady, there are certain places that it's probably higher risk, for you to be assaulted in this place versus this place. Or if you're really young and you're around a bunch of older men, or now alcohol and drugs are involved and things of that nature. So, I mean, there are a lot of factors that play into it, and it becomes sensitive because I've just heard some women just going in, and it's like, well, we don't know, but at the same time, as a woman, I would say, you also have to be. I've been in places where it's like, I probably shouldn't be here, or I probably shouldn't be doing this because X, Y, and Z can happen, and if it does, no, if a man rapes me, no, it's not all on him, it's not all on me or whatever, but at the same time, we don't know. We can look at evidence. If somebody's saying they've been raped multiple times by the same person, I question that. Because after a while, it seems like it's not rape. It seems like maybe you're in a relationship and you got upset because it didn't go the way that you wanted it to go, and now you
fed up and you told.
Right.
And that's my thing. I get crucified all the time because without mitigating circumstances or proof that I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, I'm just not going to say, all right, cool, everything was on him, feel me, or on her. Feel me? Like, I don't care either way. It's wrong either way, but let's find out what the facts are and then go from there. It's not enough to yell, to cry wolf, and then just be like, oh, jump on him. And it's just too easy, especially when we played the videos here where men are getting the brakes beat off of them in public. Nothing happens, right? Except for weird stares, and it's just like,
I have a deep question. So now that he hasn't been charged with anything,
he should be able to sue for defamation of character.
Are they going to take these women's houses and cars and money and their valuables and whatever accolades?
Not.
You know what I'm
but
saying?
But he's still getting stuff taken away from him.
Yeah,
that's my whole. That is my whole point. It's like you've crucified this dude before he was even found guilty, and all these women have been applauded, given. I'm sure that they've been paid to go on these interviews that they're going on, getting their 10 seconds of fame. It's like, okay, well, now that the smoke is clear, and he had, like, in front of a judge and whoever was present, he's not filing no charges.
Yeah. So
or no conviction. So now,
where's the retribution?
Do they come out of their pocket and give him his money back? Are they having things taken from them, to defamate their characters? That's like.
But you can't defame them enough because they never had it to begin with.
Right.
So they probably don't even have the money to give you.
Yeah,
you just lost.
Right.
I don't know.
You can't clean the situation up. It's,
It's not like they gonna all go be like, oh, we're sorry.
No.
We got to get out of here quickly though. But let us know what you got coming up, man.
Okay. 1/15/2016. I Want Her Back comes out digitally everywhere. Also on the website ryanlucas.bandcamp. You can pick up the physical copy as well. And it's all about I Want Her Back.
It's been a great night. Thank you, Ryan Lucas, for coming in, man.
Appreciate you.
Got some hot music here. Definitely be playing it. Again, this is Monday Night Love Sessions. I'll see y'all next week. Keela.
Wait, I have a question. What happened to your stupid video of the week?
Oh.
Okay. It didn't come off right, but that's what it's called. That's what the segment is called.
Just to go off what you were saying, artist spotlight. If you are an artist and you are watching and listening and following us, and you're interested in maybe getting your music on the show, make sure that you hit us up at unationradio@gmail.com, specifically for artist spotlight. Again, another shout out to our new sponsor,
Clean
Green Music. Green Music.
Green Music. Yeah. Clean Green Music.
We fired already.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm definitely sorry.
This has been Monday Night Love Sessions. We about to get up out of here to, is it Boat Party?
Yeah, Boat Party.
Boat
Chris,
Party.
let's go ahead and go to Boat Party.
From Akilah Trinae, Cam, C Slim, DJ Ree, Ryan Lucas.
Yeah.
Mr. Clean. I am Doncho Detroit. See you next Monday. DJ Ree, cue us up. Yeah.
Black celebrities toast to black excellence. Toast to Phil, I'm rolling with black presidents. I wanna rock right now, it's evident. Luke Skywalker and I'm flyer than you ever been. We came together shaking like a snow globe. Papa shot fresh, let me activate the soul glow. Chilling in all white threads like it's snowing. Think I see my next ex, I'm going in. Come in, setting sail, we on the boat, y'all. We turn the main deck into a dance hall. My eyes with the eyes of a goddess. My God, I'm tripping and falling in August. 5'5" for the brown skin, looking flawless. Trying to keep my hands to myself, girl, I promise. Analyzing the figure like an accountant. Whispering in her ear, made an announcement.
I'm trying to let you know that you're beautiful. You've heard it all before, but girl, I'm different. Maybe we should let it flow and see where all this goes. Just keep me on my toes. I promise I won't leave you wishing. I'm trying to let you know that you're beautiful. You've heard it all before, but girl, I'm different. Maybe we should let it flow and see where all this goes. Just keep me on my toes. I promise I won't leave you wishing.
She thinks I'm wildin', you think I'm Lonely Island. By the way, I brag on the boat, I'm not so calm with it. Go overboard, she Goldie Hawn with it. Along with the fact that I might observe her. Drunk, spilling wine on my life preserver. Nice curves, reserved to touch. With the sex overdrive, I'ma hurt the clutch. Cry right now, makeover appeal. Lap dance now, take over the wheel. Stay over and chill, what's the motto? Yeah, I got a motto, but I gotta find a bottle to share with. Fine wine pair with a mix of the humble and the arrogance. She can try out, ride out, Southside hardhead. Grew up fast track nearby the barheads.
I'm trying to let you know that you're beautiful. You've heard it all before, but girl, I'm different. Maybe we should let it flow and see where all this goes. Just keep me on my toes. I promise I won't leave you wishing. I'm trying to let you know that you're beautiful. You've heard it all before, but girl, I'm different. Maybe we should let it flow and see where all this costs. Just keep me on my toes. I promise I won't leave you wishing. Your eyes shining bright like diamonds. Getting lost in your smile feels timeless. So tell me, where do we go from here? I don't wanna lose this moment. I just wanna pull you in closer. Can you feel it? Cause I see you and you see me. Tell me what it's gonna be. Your presence is a blessing and I'm guessing by my side's where you wanna be. Yeah, where you love to be. So come on. Do you trust me?